It was 4 months until the wedding. We'd picked out the invitations, the ones with the embossed gold edges that Riley insisted on. The caterer had our deposit for pulled pork sliders and craft beer flights, her idea of blending Southern charm with our Colorado roots. We lived in Denver, in a loft overlooking the Rockies, and she'd already mapped out our honeymoon to the Florida Keys. We'd talked about kids, too. Theo for a boy, after my grandfather, Mia for a girl, because she loved how it sounded soft and strong at once. Her laugh filled our place every night, and I thought that was our future. Solid, unbreakable. But cracks show up quiet, like frost on a window you don't notice until it's spiderwebbed everywhere. The message came from Landon. He was one of Riley's old coworkers from her marketing firm days, the kind of guy who showed up to happy hours with stories that made everyone lean in. We'd hung out at Broncos games and backyard cookouts, but we weren't tight. His text was blunt. "Dude, call me. Serious." No emojis, no build-up. I was at work, scrolling through emails in my cubicle at the tech startup when it popped up. My gut twisted, but I dialed him anyway. "Meet me at Washington Park after work," he said, voice low like he was checking over his shoulder. "Can't do this over the phone." I got there as the sun dipped, turning the lake orange. Joggers looped the paths, dogs tugged leashes, but I felt isolated, like the world had muted itself. Landon showed up in gym clothes, sweat still drying on his forehead. He didn't waste time on hellos. "I saw something last weekend," he said, pulling out his phone, "at that conference in Boulder she went to." Riley had told me it was a networking thing, all panels and PowerPoints. She'd come back with stories about breakout sessions and free swag, but Landon's video showed different. There she was, in a hotel bar, leaning into some guy in a button-down, his arm around her waist. She laughed at something he said, then they kissed, deep, unhurried, like it wasn't the first time. He swiped to another clip. Them heading to the elevators, her hand in his back pocket. My mouth went dry. "Who is he?" I managed. Landon shrugged. "Some exec from a rival firm. Name's Garrett. I overheard them talking like they knew each other from before." He paused. "She saw me later, begged me not to say anything. Said it was a one-off, stress from wedding planning." I handed the phone back, my hand steady but my mind reeling. Anger simmered, but it was the betrayal that hit hardest, like she'd rewritten our story without telling me. That night, Riley came home humming, dropping her bag by the door. "Missed you," she said, kissing my cheek. I nodded, forced a smile, but inside, everything shifted. I didn't confront her right away. I needed proof, space to process. The next day, I called in sick and drove to a cabin in the foothills. To hear the full story, please click the below. Hier ist Naninkum.